If you're not already seated and you'd like to be, go for it. As we mentioned in the intro, today is the last Sunday of the year. The last time we're planning to meet here in 2019. And today, Medioposa did have an idea of something we could do besides my sitting here and watching her stick her tongue out at me, which you can't see. So...
You're not supposed to tell them everything I do.
I'm the only one who can enjoy that show.
Well, I didn't want to do the whole, New Year's resolution or restitution, or whatever you want to call them, because most people, 95% of them, usually don't finish what they restitute, or what have you. So, I thought we would do something a little bit different. I don't know what we're going to call it. You can call it whatever you want.
New Year's horns for my goldfish. Its old ones are getting kind of rusty.
I don't know how you're going to get horns out of goldfish. That might be kind of...
Well, just take the existing horns off, kind of screw them off, and then screw the new ones on.
We don't have horns.
My goldfish does.
We don't have a goldfish.
I do. See, it's swimming around right here in this invisible fish tank. Can't you see it?
It's invisible,
Ouch.
You idiot.
That never stops you from seeing it. You're the one who said you can see invisible people.
I can only see invisible people if I say it, not if anybody else says it.
Well, then you need to say that you can see my invisible...
No. Because horns don't go on fishes.
They go on my fish.
No.
I don't have fishes. I have fish. One fish.
One fish.
My fish has
Poor fish.
its fish's horns.
Benjamin, what's the name of your fish?
That's a secret. If you give somebody's name, especially an invisible, magical, non-existent, totally real thing, if you give someone else their name, then that someone else has power over them. And I don't want you telling my goldfish to do silly things like not exist. And no, his name's not Bubba. Assuming it is a him. If it's a her name's not Bubba either. Alright, so let's move along here. They can't see the look you're giving me. Okay, I guess we're done here.
You're the one that interrupted with this whole...
Interrupted, we hadn't
about...
started. So let's start. They still can't see your tongue sticking out.
Okay, so I had an idea. What if, for just once in this next year, this coming year, you do something for yourself? Of course, we need to eat, and we need to breathe, and we need to take care of our other needs that keep us alive. But I'm thinking about something other than that. One thing that's just for you that other people might think, well, maybe you shouldn't do that, or whatever. Maybe you've always wanted to travel somewhere, or scuba dive, or bungee jump, or, something that might not be necessarily something that someone else might want to do, but you wanted to do it. Well, just one thing, or multiple things, do that. Do something that makes you feel good, makes you feel like you're alive. And, or, if you didn't want to do that for whatever reason, because, a lot of people have a problem doing things for themselves because they think it's selfish. They think they shouldn't do things for themselves for whatever reason. So, if you don't want to do something for yourself, do something for someone else that they didn't ask for, or maybe you find out someone needs help with something specific. I have some ideas, examples that we could put out there.
Well, I always wanted to ride my bike into outer space. I always thought that would be really wonderful. And I could do something for someone else. I could grab, it have to be someone light because, I have to have speed to reach escape velocity. Thought maybe grab some random little old lady off the street and take her with me. That'd be fun.
I thought you were sure going to talk about this goldfish that needed new horns, but you...
No, I don't want to upset you again. So, examples. Real examples.
Real examples. Well...
In addition to my real one.
Well, you mentioned someone at maybe grandparent age, elderly. Someone that might not be able to get out for whatever reasons, health reasons, or even people that might even be younger that they don't go out because of social interactions scare them. They freak out because there are people that are like that. But you know them for however reason. You could go visit them because they might not be able to go out, but they might be okay with someone visiting them. Especially elderly that don't get to see their families very much. They like to be visited. People that are in retirement homes like to be visited. There's all kinds of things you could do. Maybe you know of parents that could use a day out and you could watch their children if you like doing that. I really advise not doing that if you hate children. That's probably not the best idea for you.
Oh, it's easy. You just lock them in a soundproof closet for a few hours.
Don't listen to Ben's idea. But there are just some things that you could do for other people that maybe you haven't done for whatever reason. Just think of some things that might be different from the normal New Year's resolutions that people have. Who knows, maybe some of the things that you want to do for yourself are things that you might have thought of putting on what they've called a bucket list. Things that you want to do that might have to wait to do them in the future, but you really, really want to do them. So maybe this year you can take one of those things off your bucket list off the list. Who knows, maybe you can do 2, 3. I don't know. Just possibilities because you have a whole year. But we have to remember, we want to be in the now and not worry too much about the future or the past. Though the past is what makes us who we are. So, yeah.
Our memories too and our responses to things that have happened. My problem is I made a bucket list and I put it in the bucket, but it fell out of the bucket because there's a hole in the bucket. My list is gone. Okay.
Or you could have put it in a bucket and then there was water in it and then there was no
that's right.
on the paper.
There was water in the bucket, and I put my bucket list in the bucket with the water in the bucket, and my goldfish was in the bucket, and the goldfish ate the list and grew horns. Now you know the backstory.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it have wings? Is it a goldfish dragon?
You see it. I knew you saw it. Trying to pretend like you couldn't see it just because it's invisible and doesn't exist.
But I really don't. Never mind.
I don't never mind either. There's no point in it.
You despicable.
Yeah, I try.
And folks, just so you're aware, I call Ben despicable, though he really isn't. It's like
yes, I am.
It's my way of teasing him. You're not despicable. I like you.
Well, I need to work harder on it then.
Hey, honey bear, can we hurry up and do this?
She's sticking out her tongue at me again. She's actually licking her lips.
Benjamin, don't tell him that because then they'll figure out what I want to do.
Yeah, she wants to eat my goldfish, but we're vegans,
No.
so that's not going to happen.
It's a goldfish dragon. I not eat dragons.
No, she doesn't.
Even if I wasn't vegan, I wouldn't eat the dragons.
Yeah.
I have my own dragon, so.
I might like to eat dragon fruit. one of these days. I don't think I've ever had it.
That's a fruit. This is totally different from dragons.
There's a dragon fruit. There's a dragon. There's a dragon goldfish.
And I have a dragon unicorn.
Yeah, you are a dragon, butterfly, unicorn, cat witch, fairy.
No.
Fairy.
Let me help you.
Please.
Okay. Unicorn, fairy, dragon, butterfly, cat, witch. There you go. I'm 6 different things put together.
Plus,
makes sense.
She is a sweet demon.
Don't tell them all of my secrets. Scratch that. Don't remember.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to tell them the secret that you can put a memory wiping spell on them. They'll never know that one.
Anyway.
And memory changing, because you don't know what I actually said. She changed it. So.
Well, they know I'm a witch. Maybe. So, I'm pretty special in how I do things.
Yeah.
I like your hair. I don't know if there's anything else to say other than what I've already said. That we were... See, okay, I forgot to mention something. Now with this, doing something for yourself or something for other people, or... You don't have to just stop at one. You can do more than one, that's fine. But also, this is not something like... I am not Sweetie Demon and saying that you have to do this or else. I will not come visit you and torture you or some such nonsense like that. No.
Make him feel good. We all know you will.
That's not the way I do things, and I'm not going to tell you how to do it because that's not the way I do things. Stop telling them it's a secret because it might not be such a thing.
Well, you don't have to be so secretive about it.
But anyways, like I said, you don't have to do this, but I just thought it would be something different than doing the normal New Year's resolution because, everybody... Well, a lot of people try to do the whole, I'm going to lose weight. And that lasts like a day or half a day or 5 minutes or what have you. So try it and see.
I lost weight once, so I just stopped working out.
Try it and see. It might do wonderful things for you if you do things for yourself or other people. You never know.
Lifting is what I meant to say. I stopped lifting because I lost weight. Anywho, nobody got that, and I shouldn't expect. Yep. And hey, add to that. Just think of something totally fun and random. Something you've never done. Something maybe you never even thought of doing, but as you sit and think about what kind of things might fit that criterion, you just might think of something interesting that, you know what? That might be fun to try.
Dancing in public. Singing in public. I do those things, so I can't pick them. Maybe I pick somewhere else that I've already... I haven't done it. Those things might be interesting. Mm-hmm.
Going someplace you've never gone.
To infinity and beyond. Like that?
Yeah. Listening to a different genre of music.
Can I, not, watch a different genre of movies? Because I don't really think I should watch horror.
There are a whole lot of genres of movies that aren't scary.
But I'm just saying.
Don't do something that's gonna terrify you like that.
Or we are not.
You've probably already seen something that's horror. You already know you don't want to do it. You don't have to do anything different. But if something seems interesting to you, why haven't I ever tried that? Why haven't I ever gotten a bunch of hair gel and put my hair straight up in the middle, kind of like a mohawk.
And then cut it all off.
Well, You might want to think before that. Don't have a six-pack and then decide, hey, this would be a really good idea to do. I think I'm going to shave off my hair and get a tattoo.
And get married?
Yeah.
And end up married to, like, a lizard or something. Not like that would actually happen, but it's funny to think about.
I don't think that's legal yet.
Well, no, but let's just make sure we don't do anything that if we did it, there would be consequences that we couldn't live with. So, yes,
I would advise against like the illegal stuff or obviously things that are going to hurt somebody.
Or yourself.
Yeah, or yourself.
We do not want you to set yourself on fire just to see what it feels like.
Or things that are going to make you lose your job unless you hate your job and you already have some kind of income lined up. It's better not to get fired, really, but We're not trying
to like totally. Oh, I don't remember what the word is. But I had it and then it like flew away. That horned goldfish took it from me. And then it flew away with it. That's not very nice. But I mean, we don't want to just...
Don't blame my horned goldfish for everything. It could have been my fire-breathing turtle.
Well, my dragon unicorn or unicorn dragon has wings too, so it might have decided to... Or the fairies. We have fairies.
Yeah. It's very interesting around here.
Most of the imaginary creatures are mine.
Yeah, you ought to try befriending a fairy. That would be something that might be different.
You never know. It's kind of interesting. They do crazy things, like the laundry and the dishes.
Just have a little fun with imagination, if that's not something that you're used to doing.
Or if it is, you're used to doing it, why don't you try a different side of imagination?
Yeah.
Imagine something else. There's all kinds of things you could do.
And if you start getting too lost in imagination and you start kind of blurring the lines and it affects your life, then obviously you might want to try something new and not be so lost in imagination. But for most of us, imagination is a really fun thing.
Or maybe you want to do something that's artistic. Get yourself some cheap paints. Watercolors work wonders. And some cheap art paper stuff. And who knows? Or make pottery. Take a class to make pottery or something like that. Whatever it is, have fun doing it. And I, for one, would like to know the things that you come up with. So, if you go to almcyberchurch.org, there are directors' offices. And if you wouldn't mind telling us about it, my name on there is Mariposa. So send us a message letting us know some of the ideas that you came up with. And maybe the ones that you are probably going to do. And maybe when you'll get them done. And then when you actually finish them, tell us the stories about your experiences. Because I want to know. Because I'm curious. And I'm a writer. And I just would be so much fun to know. And I might even ask you if I could, like, put it on Facebook in writing or something. Okay. That was fun.
Yep. All right.
So, Honey Bear, I have a question. Have you thought of anything that you might do?
No, I've been thinking of things that everybody else could do. I haven't even thought of myself.
That's okay, because I'm not really, like, I have a bucket list item, but it's going to be long off. But maybe I can start trying to figure out little bits and pieces of my bucket list item and put those together as the year goes on. Because I think it might, well, we can talk about it instead of me talking about it now. But, so yeah, just think about it. enjoy the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And if you get plastered, don't drive.
Yeah.
Just
And
saying.
keep in mind that as you start getting under the influence, it's common for people to think they're just fine. I'm not drunk. I can drive better than sober people.
Don't do things that you wouldn't do if you were sober.
Yeah. After all, part of the reason that we're talking about this is because this life is short. It's the only life you have, and you want to live it to the fullest.
And you want to be nice to people.
We could say that's kind of what our name here means, abundant living. Not talking necessarily about getting rich, even though that's a nice thing to do, but live life to the fullest. Try different things. Have as many experiences as you can. You might find one that you really like to really brighten up your life.
Meet people. Mm-hmm. Learn different cultures, and even if different languages, because culture to me it means languages but doesn't just stop there. Culture means the whole spectrum of culture is more than just language. Mm-hmm. It's art, history, etc., etc. Just so you're aware.
Food, music, even all sorts of different religions.
Yep. I want to learn different cultures is one of my things that I like to do.
Yeah. And you can even use culture in like soy milk to make soy yogurt. Or soy cheese. That would be fun. We'll have to do that sometime.
And learn different societies and how societies changed over the years. Mm-hmm. And how that means people have to change to accommodate and appreciate and accept people. We need to work on that one. The accepting people.
Yeah, and she doesn't mean the two of us. I think we're doing a fairly decent job. We can always get better, but the human race as a whole, we have a long way to go.
I think we accept each other pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know about your dragon goldfish, though.
Shh, it can hear you. Don't hurt its feelings. She accepts you. She loves you.
I'm sorry. No.
It's crying.
That's not what I meant.
It's okay. Okay, it's wiping its tears with its fins. It's smiling. Big teeth. Wow. I didn't know goldfish had teeth. That's kind of freaky.
It's a dragon, so...
Oh, yeah. She just tapped my forehead. She's putting the knowledge in there. All right, so I guess that's it.
Yes, and I really, really want to hear what you guys what you've come up with.
Yeah, and as she said, you can go to the director's offices at almcyberchurch.org, or you can click that little, there's now a pop-up thing, and if you're watching the video, if you're watching the video, you'll see it there, because they're showing a picture of it now. And you can chat with us on Facebook through the website.
Yay!
You can also join the ALM Cyber Church group on Facebook. Talk to us that way. And we have a website, almcommunity.net.
That, we need to use more often.
Yeah. So, there are different ways.
Yes.
We try to make it easy.
Tell us your ideas for what we were talking about today. Tell us that, what's going on. If you need someone to talk to, we're open to help you in any way we can.
Yes. All right.
Well, thank you all for coming. You all have a great week. Celebrate. Ooh. And we hope you all, what should we say?
I hope you all do new things.
Be renewed.
Have new experiences. Meet new people. Help new people in new ways.
And be open to new ideas.
Yes.
See y'all next week.
Bye-bye. See you next year.
Love you.